President Obama was criticized for taking a picture of himself with British Prime Minister David Cameron and Danish Prime Minister Helle Thorning-Schmidt at Nelson Mandela's memorial service. Conservatives complained that Obama was showing disrespect for Mandela's memory. But since they also think that Mandela was a communist terrorist, shouldn't they be praising Obama for dissing Mandela? It was even suggested that the president was flirting with the Danish prime minister, which outraged conservatives because the Danish prime minister is a white woman.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Obama seems to like taking selfies. Not a great reason to hate his guts, but for some people, good enough.
They're taking our liberties away. It's tyranny.
Are all either communists or socialists.
They can have my country when they pry it from my cold, dead fingers.
Speaking of communist terrorists, the president was also harshly criticized for shaking Raul Castro's hand, even though snubbing Cuban dictators doesn't seem to be working out for us.
At the age of 32, you now have in your hands a great deal of power and a great deal of responsibility. Aren't you a little frightened by this?
Well, really not frightened, because I have self-confidence.
The handshake was apparently part of Obama's master plan to be polite to leaders of countries he's walking past on the way to his seat.
When President Bush was overcome by nausea and fell forward, it appears he lost consciousness as he toppled over onto his host, Prime Minister Miyazawa.
Well, Mandela's dead because Saddam Hussein killed all the Mandelas.
John McCain compared the handshake to Chamberlain caving into Hitler. But McCain compares everything Obama does with Chamberlain caving into Hitler.
Did you think in retrospect it was over the top?
No, I'm sure it was an exaggeration, Candy, if you want me to plead guilty here on CNN, guilty.
Personally, I don't understand why Obama shakes hands with George W. Bush, but that's just me.
Mandela's dead